Do you know what time it is, lads? Do you know what time it is, lads and lasses and ladies alike? Why? It is ring time! So, with that being said, welcome to our weekly wrestling discussion that is ring time, part of the Belly of Sports, and I just can't speak today. What's wrong with me? Mom, I need help. Am I allowed to play that? I don't know if I'm allowed to play that. Whatever. This week's edition of Ring Time brings us to the legendary yet complicated legacy of Hulk Hogan, who passed away on Thursday at the age of 71. It's interesting because, you know, Hulk Hogan's legacy has kind of been not tarnished, but sort of been in question the last several years. However you want to call it. It's been in question. By the way, I'm belching because there's a lot of Dr. Pepper cream soda in my system. It's delightful. This stuff is delicious. I will say, I'm not a big Dr. Pepper guy, but the cream soda is delightful. That probably would go well with a nice shot of Irish whiskey. Oh. In the merry month of June, from me home I started left to goes a June, nearly broken heart to salute to Father dear. Anyway. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who have watched Sinners, you're gonna love that joke. Anyway, so Hulk Hogan passed away last week at the age of 71 after severe cardiac arrest, as it was reported. And Hogan's legacy has been not tarnished, but sort of been in question the last several years or so. You could call him whatever you want, racist or whatever. It's just the fact of the matter is this: Hogan's legacy is immortalized as basically a 2.5 decade long wrestling boom that he was responsible for. Hulk Hogan is mostly, and I say mostly responsible for a 25-year wrestling boom. From 1984, you can make an argument for 2000 to 2001, 2002, when he won his last world title. And, he also is the biggest babyface and the biggest heel in wrestling history. Bash of the Beach 96. Now, you can also point to Hogan's legacy as a guy who didn't want to put anyone over. Sting and Starrcade 96. But without Hogan, wrestling would not be where it is now. Mostly because of Hulk Hogan, wrestling is where it is nowadays. And yes, Hulk Hogan, the person, was not particularly great. But let's also be clear here. No one is perfect. Nobody is perfect. I'm not downplaying what he said or how he is as a person. However, I'm also putting things in proper perspective here. Because he was such a great wrestler and such a great talent and such a great star that it's just right. Wait, hold on. Who? Jesus. Yes, he's also responsible for really crappy movies. He also made an appearance in Rocky 3. Jesus, right? Cause chaos with me, Ryan. Join me in the Department of Nonsense for more chaos and anarchy. Um, it's sad because it's also sad because the last appearance of Hulk Hogan on wrestling TV was the Netflix premiere of Raw, where he just got booed the absolute living crap out of himself in Los Angeles, but still he was booed the absolute hell out of the arena. And it's sad because Hogan's a legend. Terry Bollea was not a particularly great person, but pick your poison, as they say. And I don't know. His legacy's so complicated, especially over the last 20 years. And now that reports have come out of him being a pathological liar, it kind of complicates his legacy a little bit more. So, whether you want to love him, support him, hate him, whatever you want, Hulk Hogan is still a legend. Rest in peace, Hulkamania, the immortal Hulk Hogan himself, at the age of 71.